Guys, I was a UPS truck driver. I had no desire back when I was 21 years old to get into the ministry. All I wanted to do was serve in the church. And that's really all I did. I taught a men's Bible study class. And then next thing you know, my wife and her cousins started a little singing group. And they said, John, why don't you come sing with us? I'm like, oh my goodness, I'm not sure I can do that. But okay, I'll go sing with you. And so we sang a little bit. And next thing you know, the pastor said, hey, you got to remember, this was years ago. And back years ago, they weren't called worship leaders. It was a song leader, right? And we never practiced for songs on Sunday. I just got up with a hymn book and said, hey, let's all turn to page 189. And he said, will you be our song leader? Well, maybe I can do that. So I'd get up there and I would just lead the songs, right? Next thing you know, he said, John, he said, would you consider being set aside as a deacon in the church? We'd like to ordain you. We feel like you have the qualifications, you got the heart, we want to ordain you as a deacon. I said, man, Brother Leonard, that's big. I'm not sure I can do that. And I think you can. And so I kind of went through all that, and I was ordained as a deacon in the church. And okay, that's good, right? And then all of a sudden, God gets a hold of my heart, and I'm driving that UPS truck, and I'm out in the country, and I pull it over in a hayfield that had just been freshly cut. And I got in the back of that truck. I'd already missed like 4 or 5 stops, and I knew exactly where those were. God was dealing with me. My head wasn't in delivering packages. So I pulled it over in the hayfield, and I got in the back of that truck, and I put some boxes down, and my knees hit the floor of that truck, and I made myself a little altar there, and I always carried a copy of God's Word with me, so I had the Bible there, and I just opened it up, and I just kind of laid my face in it, and I said, God, I'm yours, whatever it is you want me to do. Well, you know what he wanted me to do? He wanted me to come into ministry. Now, you got to remember, I'm the guy that was going to take an F in public speaking. I shared with you last week in high school, right? I'm the guy that butchers the English language. I shared with you last week, had it not been for my high school sweetheart, my wife, I'm not even sure how to graduate high school because I needed 1 credit hour of English my senior year, and I was failing it unless I passed that last test, which I did. Woo, right? So I didn't sign up for this, but it's a call. And so God took one of his sheep, and he said, I want you to lead a flock that I'm going to put under you. And I had no idea he was going to move me out of the mountains of North Carolina into the beautiful cornfields of Muscuda, O'Fallon, Illinois, right? Gorgeous. Man, it's so cold here compared to where I'm from. And that wind blows, oh my goodness. See, we were in the mountains. We could get in valleys. We didn't have a lot of that wind all carrying on all the time. It's crazy difference. But what I want you to see is that pastors are sheep among us, but some are called to lead.